Reflective Leadership, Child Development 155. Effective Qualities. Motivate staff. Leaders give empowerment to your staff, meaning let them do what they want with their classroom. However, you set your goals and let them know what you expect. However, let them teach in the way they feel comfortable so they provide a positive environment for the children and other staff. Opportunities for growth, meaning give them the tools they need to be, letting them attend workshops, giving them new materials, new view at things. Provide materials, meaning don't make them feel limited with what you have in the center. This way, staff can meet the children requirements for a better outcome. Listens attentively. When a staff is heard, they feel important, they feel valued and appreciated, which then leads to motivation and providing a positive environment for other staff and children. It is beneficial for leaders to sit down with their staff and ask questions. This way, staff feel valued in their role. It creates better decision made because the leader has observed in all class and can help make decisions that will be best for the staff and center. You are setting an example because you have had time to get things together and model for others. Provide support and encouragement. Support in classroom, meaning spending time in the classroom to observe, letting them you're here for them, be a part of the classroom and engaged in her schedule. Working as a team, showing them that you have their back in any situation that they are in. Supportive administration. Recognizing hard work from staff member, letting them you notice them and their hard work. Giving staff responsibility and tasks. Leadership communication. Leaders need to be aware that not all individuals communicate the same and the different type of communication methods that are effective with each individual. Leaders utilize good communication and group interaction skills. In addition to being clear and understandable, leaders are exceptional listeners. Types of communication: face to face, written, telephone, email, and internet. Face to face. Active listening is to show with your body language that you are giving the speaker your full attention and letting that person know that you have heard and understood what was said by restating it in your own words. Scheduled meetings, individually and as a group. Written, daily, weekly, biweekly, and monthly reports. Telephone, a phone call, no texting. Email and internet, blogs, websites, and social media. What is leadership style? It's a leader's style in which management conduct their team by providing direction, implementing plans, and inspiring people. Leadership is one of the five functions of management as the ability to inspire confidence and support among the people who are needed to achieve organizational goals. Leadership is the human element of management. When people refer to someone's style of management, they are often thinking about that person's leadership style. There are many leadership styles in which we can choose from. Leadership styles include autocratic leaders. It has the most authority. The main focus is getting the job done rather than other people's feelings. Reign leaders shows independence, allows people to independently figure out the best way to achieve. Participative leaders, decision making, less group involvement. Not all lectures require group members to be on the same level. Consultative leaders seek the group's opinions before making the final decision. Consensus leaders facilitate discussion to arrive at some level of agreement or consensus among all group members and base decisions on that. Democratic leaders, they listen to all ideals and let the group vote on the final decision. In the end, majority rules. Reflective leadership. Flexible, adaptive. Leadership accommodations, flexibility adaptations, clear goals. Leadership accommodations, ways to grow, assistant teacher, master teacher, schedules flexibility, proof of productivity, DRDPS, ASQS. A mentoring approach from a leader is important to a staff member because it increases confidence and a sense of appreciation, develops creative and independent thinking, helps acclimate a new staff member to his or her job and agency routines more quickly, helps provide professional development, demonstrates the employer recognition of knowledge, skills, and abilities of the mentee, develops proactive approaches to tasks and projects. A supervisor who takes on a leadership role because it represents making a difference to the agency, profession, and the staff member, provides the fulfillment and satisfaction of helping others, expands effective communication skills, increases experience and skills for career development, creates a sense of team within work group. Responsibilities and opportunities. Effective supervisors as leaders will establish a trusting relationship with all employees, listen more than talk, speak directly, value and model continuous learning, recognize their own limitations, make an effort not to overuse strengths, offer chances to take risks, remain curious rather than defensive, model accountability and ownership, meet others where they are and help them move forward, keep an optimistic attitude about people, opportunities to be a reflective supervisor and leader, regularly schedule one-on-one supervision, staff meetings, open door policy, formal training classes, modeling, you attend training, sharing when returned, evaluations, editing work and positive feedback, classroom supervision and observations, present at staff meetings to participate. Reflective learning. With the changes in our workforce, different management styles and approaches are needed by leaders to address different generations of employees. Reflective leadership applies self-reflection and self-awareness of a leader to look inwardly, then engage their audience, workforce, team, or community. As a reflective leader, share your reflective thoughts with others and invite them to consider things as well. Enter into relationships without presenting a front or pretense, but instead being self-aware. This type of real and genuine approach supports an even playing field and conveys that I value other persons and their contributions. Take a step back and learn from experiences or actions for future use. Self-reflection to reflective learning. Self-reflection, knowing what you are perceived versus what may be a blind spot, allows an individual to reflect. Johari Window is a human development tool that examines interpersonal relationships. Reflective learning. By being aware of an individual's personal impact through their actions or qualities creates the potential for change as an individual or how they manage or behave. Self-reflection is key to have leaders inspire their team through open communication and modeling behavior and self-reflection to their people in order to see change in their people or organization. Emotional intelligence. Importance of emotional intelligence. Psychologist Daniel Goleman argues that emotional intelligence is more important than IQ for success in life, that adults who are unable to recognize, express, and manage their feelings are more likely to fail at both relationships and careers. 4 areas of competence: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship management. Self-awareness: when individuals know themselves and their confidence in their abilities comes from realistic notions of their strengths and weaknesses. They recognize their feelings and how those feelings might color their perceptions and judgments. It means recognizing feelings of discouragement and frustration as temporary and not permanent states. Self-management: the recognition of one's own feelings and managing those feelings, keeping things in perspective instead of indulging in emotional extremes, putting one's own feeling aside for the good of a common goal. With patience, one does not expect instant results from children, families, staff members, and oneself. Social awareness: the recognition that institutions should serve people and not use them. Managers must care about the feelings of others and recognize that many parents are in or may find themselves tough situations. Managers should be aware and not abuse the power that they may hold over parents in certain situations and instead manage with compassion. Relationship management: a manager must possess people skills by having the ability to inspire, motivate, and convince others. Must be able to bring out the best in people, getting them to work together and helping them work through disagreements. Due to the complexity of relationships in a child development program, relationship management is a crucial aspect of emotional intelligence.